1.3 billion people rely on forests for their livelihoods, yet the planet's forests are being rapidly lost and degraded, threatening livelihoods and biodiversity and releasing carbon into the atmosphere. To address these problems, countries have signed up to a number of international agreements, including the International Convention on Biological Diversity, which aims to slow biodiversity loss, REDD, which will pay developing countries for reducing emissions from deforestation and forest degradation, and FLEGT, which aims to slow the production and trade of illegal timber by ensuring that only legal timber from well-managed forests reaches the EU. With a quarter of forests in developing countries managed by indigenous groups, community participation in these agreements is vital to their success and ensures that costs and benefits are shared equitably and that community rights and well-being are respected. Monitoring is also essential in order to track progress towards achieving the agreement's aims. Often, this monitoring is done by professional scientists using satellites and studies of forests on the ground. But case studies from around the world have shown that monitoring by people who rely on forests, or community-based forest monitoring, is a powerful way to involve communities and improve monitoring efforts. For example, studies like this one in China, Vietnam, Laos and Indonesia have shown that data collected by communities can be just as accurate as data collected by expert scientists and is more cost-effective. In Yogyakarta Province, Indonesia, community-based forest monitoring is supporting sustainable resource management. By increasing knowledge of tree growth, communities are able to make more informed decisions on tree harvesting. In western Brazil, the indigenous Paiter Serui make regular assessments of carbon, biodiversity, well-being and resource use as part of their long-term development strategy using REDD funding sources. Community involvement in project design and implementation ensures that the project meets their needs. In the Republic of Congo, indigenous community members collected forest data which was used to guide negotiations with a logging company. This ensured that communities were involved in project development and served as a model for community involvement in agreements under FLEGT in the country. Communities can also provide important information on local causes of deforestation, which often can't be picked up by satellites. For example, Amerindian communities of southern Guyana have mapped deforestation in their territories, noting the land use which forests have been converted to and the groups that are responsible for this conversion. They have also helped verify government maps, increasing the accuracy of national land use monitoring and feeding into the government's strategy to monitor REDD. In summary, community-based forest monitoring can help ensure that agreements are successful in slowing deforestation and biodiversity loss, that community rights and well-being are protected, and that natural resources are managed sustainably. For case studies, videos, and practical resources for policymakers and practitioners, visit forestcompass.org.